Hello and welcome to this, what I call my Morning Mindshaper, behaviour that you do first thing in the morning that transforms the rest of your life. If you've come to this video because listening to me talk, then welcome and thank you. Now, I'm hoping you're a little bit skeptical about this. I'm really excited for you, because if you're the type of person that doesn't do 90 minutes, that doesn't have a plan, that can't really figure out why things aren't changing for you, then this is a little exercise that will take 10 minutes, and if you do it the first thing every morning and make it habitual, I promise you it will transform your results and transform your life. And that's why I'm calling this my Morning Mindshaper. So what I want you to begin to think about is, as soon as you get out of bed, doing this in the morning, or as soon as you get into the office, but do this before you do anything else, and then just trust in this process and watch what happens. So the first thing that we need to talk about here is where you do this, where you perform this. And for me, I do it in an office. I have an office at home, and I go in my office, and what I do is I close the door. Sometimes I have the light on, sometimes I have the light off, but what I'll do is I'll make sure that there's no disturbances. And this is really important, that you have 100% focus on this for about 5 or 10 minutes every morning. Now, if I was to promise you that 5 or 10 minutes, if you commit to this right now, that these 5 or 10 minutes can transform your life, would you do it, yes or no? I know you're probably the type of person who, when you get one of these videos, says write stuff down, and you don't do it. I know that you're probably that person that doesn't write and map these things down. Or maybe you do, but you're still not getting the results. Just trust this process, because what normally happens is business owners go into their office. First thing, they turn on the computer, and what's the first thing that happens? They put their email on. And they put their email on, and their day is transformed by external events. So they react to things in email, and then before you know it, a couple of hours has gone. So do get this into the habit and do it first thing. So go into your office, right, and then what I want you to become aware of is, if you're listening to this, by the way, on the office, then turn your PC on, but make sure everything else is off. But the next thing I want you to think about is your mindset. And I promise you, just trust me and run this process. So what I want you to do is to sit down, and what I want you to do is just to start to relax. And what you can do with that is just close, sit back in your chair, and begin to breathe in and out, in and out. So like this initially, and then begin to calm down. And notice what you're doing is you're putting your thoughts inside now, your body, not on everything else that's going on in the world. Your thought process goes inside. And then what I want you to do is think about something that you did in the previous day, some actions you did. If you have a challenge not doing 90 minutes, when should you have done it? When should you have done it? If it's like going to the gym is your thing that you want to change, then when should you have done that? Whatever it is for you, what you need to do is just to run a movie in your mind of something that happened in the previous day that you would like to change if you could. Then what I want you to do is run that movie in full colour from start to finish, so you're actually watching yourself in the movie, watching your behaviour, what you're doing every morning. And if it's like turning the PC on and you want to do 90 minutes but you put the email on the first thing, then cut the video in your mind, become the director of your own mind now, and cut the movie right before the part that you want to change. So let's say you want to go to the gym, and one of the first things that people need to do is get the gym bag ready, but they do something else. So cut the movie, and then be imaginative here and put your mind into what you want to do. So if it's getting your gym bag, how do you go and get the bag out, you know where your clothes are, put them in the bag, and then start getting out and go at the car, drive to the gym, go into the gym, and then run the movie like that. So what you want to do is cut and replace, become the director of your own mind. And then what you want to do with that is then cut and replace the movie, and then run this movie in full colour. Watch yourself in the movie doing it 5 times or more if you need to. Now, as I keep saying, you have to trust this process and do this. And if you trust this process, believe me, it will transform your life. It's something that I've done with a lot of business owners, a lot of professional sports people, and you know, you can poo-poo if you like after you've tried it, because here's what I've got for you. I've got a challenge, and the challenge is this: do this for 30 days. Just commit to yourself and your future and transforming your results. Commit to doing this 5 to 10 minutes every single morning, the first thing, and measure your results at the end of it. Just measure your results. And then what I'd love you to do then is to either put something on in one of the forums that you see. If this changes your life because you've actually done it, taken action right now. If this changes your life, share it with others. Have an awesome morning and a great day.